Hello.
Good afternoon,
Okay.
everyone, and welcome to the Standard Bank Staff Learnership Generic Management graduation. Thank you so much for joining us as we celebrate the learners this afternoon. Our first speaker for the day is Maimuna Ismail. Maimuna, over to you.
Thank you, Jayashri. It's always so exciting to be at a graduation. I'm not sure, I can't remember. I've addressed so many crowds when we started this particular program. So I'm not sure whether I was part of your induction process or not. But nonetheless, let me firstly start off by saying congratulations. It's an awesome achievement. I know studying and working is certainly not easy. I did it years ago, and I've not had the courage to try it again. So well done. You guys are awesome for having stayed the length and the duration of the program amidst very, very trying circumstances. I still got to go into classrooms and meet with colleagues, and you were not allowed, not allowed to do that. So all in all, great work. Really proud that this program has been such a success.
It's fine.
So when this came, when the bank CETA opened up some funding for us in 2019, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, we had a few concerns about things, and we had all sorts of discussions inside. But the one thing Standard Bank has been deeply committed to is the growth and development of their staff members. And we have been very fortunate that without even blinking an eye, we got the go-ahead to actually run this program. And so it's an immensely proud moment for me to say to you that, our investment has actually paid off. And I'm sure that the skills that you've learned on this program is going to be in good standing for you in the future. Leadership and management skills are never skills that go outdated. They're skills that you carry into life, both personally and professionally. You'll learn to, if you've done process management, I'm sure some of you are probably putting some really good processes in your households at the moment. And I'm sure you're doing the same at work. And whatever you've learned in this program is applicable in both worlds. What I want to encourage you to do is not to stop learning. This might have been a first step or one of many steps that would have come your way for you to develop yourself. We've learned over the years, and some of the research that has come about in learning and development, that our skills probably have a 3 to 5 year kind of timeline where they become redundant or they are changing. So in this really ever-changing world that we have, I'm going to encourage you to try and continue your learning journey, whether it's with DAD, whether it's with Standard Bank, whether it's with another organization altogether. Certainly just continue moving. We'd like to see the success of this program being translated into the workplace. So please keep tabs of this. I'm sure your line managers are saying to you right now, we've sent you on this program, so what? What are you doing differently in the organization? What are you doing differently for yourself in terms of how you can accommodate both learning and working at the same time? Would be great lessons for others to learn. And I'm encouraging you to play it forward, or pay it forward, as they say, is that if you've learned and you've had a strong mentor and coach helping you through this process, that you yourself become one. We have a huge problem that we have to solve for in South Africa, particularly around youth unemployment. The latest stats are quite horrific. We have 6.3 million unemployed youth in South Africa, 60% of whom do not even have a good matric to rely on. And for every 10 young people that come into the job market, we're only able to provide 3 formal opportunities for them in the grand scheme of things. And I'm encouraging you to reach out to those young people and provide some sort of steer by way of mentorship or coaching them in whatever they do, whether they want to start their own business, whether they're looking for career guidance, whether they're just looking to bounce off ideas. It will really help us to try and solve for the broader economic problems that we have in South Africa and the African continent. I also want to take the opportunity to thank the AD team for your deep commitment. Jayshree and Jay, I know it's not been an easy year for you, just from a personal perspective, but thank you for staying true to your commitment to Standard Bank and these lovely learners on the call, and making sure that this program is a success. And to the people in my team that make sure that these programs run almost seamlessly. I see Lashni's on the call, Landani's here. I'm trying to see if anybody else is here, but if you are in my team, you know who you are. Thank you so much for your commitment to this as well. And I look forward to running further programs where you are delegates on, and to see you hopefully soon as we kind of grapple with the return to work kind of scenarios, and to see you grow onwards and upwards. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm sorry I couldn't stay the length of the graduation today. Just have other commitments that we need that need my attention this afternoon. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jayshree, for having me.
Thank you so much, May. Thank you so much for making time in your diary to address these learners. I'm glad we're not going to be speaking a whole lot because we've got renovations happening all around us, but I really appreciate the time and the message of support made to the learners. I'm sure it means a lot to them, their families, their colleagues as well. So I'm just going to go back to our little share here. Next up, we have Jay, who's going to just give you a little address in terms of the learning journey and you as learners. So it's a leadership address. So over to you, Jay.
Good afternoon, learners. And thank you, Jayshree. It's actually been a really, really wonderful and privilege to be with you today after the year that we had. And being with you on this journey was absolutely amazing. I remember when we first started the journey, and when I first started engaging with the program and the content, I was so amazed. And I said to Jayshree, you know, this program has such rich content. And when we do deliver this program, we must just be aware of the way we actually go about delivering this program. As Memuna, touched on certain things that made such valid points in terms of the new generation and how they perceive content and designing content in the sense that will help them as individuals to grow, not only in the work environment, but as well as a personal growth. And I'm not sure if many of you remembered when I first engaged with you onto this program, I mentioned that this program is not just about the content in itself, although the content being so rich and so good and well presented. I said that we change people's lives, and that's what we do. We change you as an individual to apply your mind and think differently, as well as grow and mature you in your roles, as well as in life in itself. And just engaging with you on this program and engaging with some of our facilitators after they've delivered their content, it was clear to me that you as individuals have grown and growing and was willing to learn and adapt and change. It was so exciting to engage with you because of your engagement, your participation, your team dynamics, and to see you actually grow as the program continued. Although this has been a tough year, not only for you guys, for the facilitators, for the ED team as a whole, but you stuck in there and you gave it all you got, and you were most accommodating. And for me, from a leadership perspective, that shows a very high degree of maturity from your side. So I have to say to you, congratulations and well done on being part of this program and growing as you have grown with this program. I have engaged with many of the facilitators after the program, and the feedback that I've received from them was absolutely amazing in terms of your engagement, your participation, and your influence on the program. With all that we have experienced, I think you have grown tremendously in this program. Mimuna touched on something that's absolutely critical, is that although we have engaged on this program and we've concluding the program has come to an end, unfortunately, it's all about you now and how you take this and apply it in the work environment. Some of you said to me earlier when we started the program that you wanted to develop your strategy skills. You wanted to understand the leadership role that you're going to be playing in the organization. And I think, you have the tools now and you have the opportunity, and it's important that you engage at a level where you can apply your management skills, your leadership skills, and you can influence others around you. And that's what the organization are looking for. It's not the way when I first joined the bank many years ago, where we were stuck in one role. We need to think outside the box. We need to be innovative. We need to be creative in our thinking and apply our minds to our roles. So one of the things that I asked you as well when we started the program, your purpose in the organization and what your role entails. Now, I am sure that many of you would have identified with that purpose, and you are now looking at applying and growing your skills going forward. So this is a lifelong journey. It's not, specific to a role that you're going to be doing in an organization, but you will be looking at maybe multiple roles or multiple functions that you're going to be working in the organization. So you got to take the lead and you got to say, okay, the skills that I've learned now, what do I actually do with it? And what is my purpose in this organization? Am I adding value to the organization? So I think from a leadership perspective, that's absolutely important. I want to say that also the ED team, the facilitators, a very big thank you to the facilitators in terms of all that they have done. And, they've actually, in our times of the challenges that we faced, especially with COVID, and, we had the technical issues as well. But they've stepped in there and they've given it all that they've got. So I want to say a big thank you to the facilitators for stepping up when Jayshree and I were unable to be part of the program for a while. And we really appreciate all that you have done. So thank you and well done. To the program manager, Indira, I think dealing with not just dealing with the learners, but the CETA itself and the assessments, you've done an absolutely amazing job, program managing this program. I really want to thank you for all that you've done and for stepping in and assisting, and especially with the learners, providing them with the assistance and guidance that you have. So like Jayshree said, today is about celebrating you, celebrating our learners that has been on this journey, and for completing the program. Most importantly, this program here, when I engaged with the content, I said to Jayshree, this content here is very similar to the MBA program that we've been on. And it's just a few modules short of an MBA. So it's like a mini MBA program. It's, it develops you as an all-rounded individual. So embrace the learnings, take the learnings, apply it to your work environment, but also your personal development. Never stop developing yourselves as an individual, and show your true value to the organization, because you've done absolutely amazing on this program. I was so pleased to be engaging with you and watching you grow on this program. So well done to all of you, and all the best in the future, and may you continue to grow and develop yourself. So thank you and all the best, and looking forward to the rest of the graduation.
Okay, so you guys are welcome to engage with Jay as well as we progress. Remember, we try and keep things as light as possible. So I know my camera is just a bit hazy now. So let's move on to the graduation ceremony. Let me just share our screen again. As I call your names, and you will see your certificate on as well, please unmute just the certificate that's on the screen. Please unmute, and for a minute or two, you are welcome to say a few words. Okay, so that's the way we're going to progress. It's in no particular order. At the end of the graduation, we have a few recognition certificates that we would like to issue as well. And we have an address from the top learner, who most of you don't know who that is yet, but it's a surprise later on where you will find out who those learners are. So we're going to now move on to the graduation ceremony. And remember, as you see your certificate and your poster up, please unmute and say a few words. If you're struggling, I'll help unmute you as well. So first up, we have George. So George, congratulations on graduating this program. Thank you for your participation on the program. So over to you, George, to say a word or two.
Thank you very much, Indira. Thank you very much for everyone for attending. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the facilitators and to thank Indira, Tiffany, Mbe, and the rest of the guys, as well as Jeshni, for the work that you guys have done. I must say, at first, I was a bit worried or concerned when I started the course due to the fact the COVID and everything. How am I going to overcome that? How are we going to do that? You know, but then as time goes on, you guys have everything in place. And as a person, I did grow up, and the learnings that I have, I've applied the learnings in terms of personal as well as at the workplace. And as a person, I've grown so much in a way that I'm a different person now compared to when I started the course. So thank you very much, guys, and keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, George, for that heartfelt message as well. So next up, we have Lesejo. Lesejo, you're welcome to unmute and say a few words.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, first of all, I would just like to thank Yidi and Standard Bank for giving us the opportunity to do this learnership program, and to thank all the facilitators as well. This has been a journey, hey, and I must say that I have grown as an individual. I have grown. I have moved out of my because I was actually I was not oh, okay, let me just do this quickly. Okay, yeah, like I said, that I have grown as an individual. I was oh. Let me do this. I'm not sure what's wrong with my. Okay, yes. All right, yes. And I just want to thank everyone for all the learnings that we have everything that we have learned on the learnership program. Yeah, that's all. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Lesejo. And it's okay to be a little bit nervous. It's a very, very big
yes. I'm nervous. I'm
nervous.
Not
used to hearing you this nervous, but I understand where it's coming from, and it's coming from a good place. So thank you for that, Lesejo. Okay.
All right.
Next up, we have Ntombi.
Hi guys. I'm speechless. I didn't even prepare a speech. I don't even know what to say. But I'd like to say thank you for this opportunity. It was, every Thursday was the best Thursday because I knew it was class. There was no working, but the problem was when it came to assignments, now to jungle the two. But I'd like to say thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Ntombi. Next up, we have Mandisa.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you can hear me clear. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Standard Bank and the Yid family, and mostly also thank my leadership for giving me this opportunity. It was not an easy journey. Eh? It was a difficult one with assessments, with COVID. Yeah, a whole lot of things happened, but I'm glad we made it through to the final, to the end. And I would like to say well done to all my classmates or family, my new family from Yid. I'd like to say well done and thank you guys.
Thank you so much, Mandisa. It was such a pleasure having you on the program. Tando, I'd love to hear from you, Tando.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much. Hope I'm not going to be emotional. What a program, learnings that we've received, guys, from the facilitators. Indira, you've been such a great facilitator, very patient with us. But guys, this learning, I was sharing with my team every week to say, you know what, this is such a great program and very relevant and practical to our day-to-day duties. And we really thank you guys for equipping us, for giving us the tools and giving us the support. It was really worth it. The Thursdays, we're looking forward to it. As Ntombi has said, such a great team. Thank you, team. We really appreciate it. We had a great time and it was really worth it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tando. And now let's hear from Nonhlanhla.
Hi, everyone. I just want to thank everyone for giving us this opportunity. I would like to thank the family, the Yeti family, Standard Bank, my leaders. Thank you, Dike Lady, for the support. I know you are here. I would like to thank the facilitators. Jeshri, thank you for the opportunity and thank you for the learnings. Jay, thank you for everything. Mbe, thank you. Tiffany, all the learnings that you've given us, guys. This was such a huge journey for me. I've grown as a person and I am applying the learning there and there in my workspace and personally. So I would like to thank very much you guys for the opportunity you have given us.
Thank you so much for that, Nonhlanhla. We really appreciate the feedback, and I'm sure all the facilitators do as well. Unfortunately, Tiffany couldn't join us. She's on holiday, well-deserved, but she has sent through a message, and I'll read it in a little bit as soon as we're through with this process. So next up, we have Vuchilo.
Oh, yeah. So for me, I think with this journey, it helped me to grow as a person. Also, when it comes to online studying, this was the first, but you guys made it felt like we were in class. We didn't have to fear anything. And when it comes to implementing, I have done some implementation, and I think it also gave me a lot of self-confidence, if I can say, because I was one of those people that even if I have an idea, it was a bit difficult to voice it out or to interpret it to the rest of the team. But with the journey that I had to go through, it helped me to grow as a person. So thank you, Yade. Thank you, Standard Bank, to give us this opportunity. And also thank you to my fellow colleagues and classmates for all the night vision that we had when it comes to our assignment. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that, Vuchilo. Appreciate the feedback. I'm sure your colleagues do as well. And well done on all of you sticking together in this process. Stacy, let's hear from you.
Hi, everyone. So from me, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to learn. Some of us hasn't done it in a long time. and it was a great journey. Our burning the midnight oil was good, and it brought us this far. I think next year we're just looking to better things and to expand ourselves even further. And I must say thank you to my manager that also persevered with me and pushed me. And to my family, I think they've been there, they've always been supportive, and they've just sat with me sometimes at night, just going through and understanding and reading too. So they were learning as well. So I think to the Yadi team, a very big thank you for your time and investment in all of us. It was not easy. And one thing though that I will miss is our winter mornings when we're trying to find sun. And Indira gives us 15 minutes to try and find sun somewhere just to get some light. So I will surely miss that. But thank you for the opportunity to learn. And over the next few months, we'll just instill whatever you guys put in us. We're going to make sure that we carry throughout, and also we have an opportunity to mentor others as well through the process. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Stacey, for that. And Rudeshni, congratulations. Would love to hear from you.
Hi, everyone. From my side, I'll just like to say thank you for the learnings. It's really much appreciated. Yeah, so I'm going to just stop there for now. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Next up, let's see who do we have. Elizabeth.
The Queen. Hi, everyone.
Elizabeth.
the Queen. Wow, where do I begin?
I should be calling you boss lady.
Yeah, the Queen Elizabeth. So I'd like to say, first of all, I'd like to thank God. And then Standard Bank for giving us the opportunity. The Yidi team, like each and every one of you, the facilitators, everyone. So it's been a great journey, hard, not easy, very hard. My team leader, Rato, Mos, and everyone on the team. Oh, guys, it was hard. We made it through. We were helping each other out. It wasn't easy, like I stated, but thank you, each and every one of you, the learners, like the team. I made a new family. So that's what I miss the most lately. Like on Thursdays, I knew that, okay, every Thursday we would meet up and do the assignment or attend class, and then after that it's assignments. But then, wow, now it's bye-bye. But still we keep in touch, and thank you everyone. That's it for me.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I think Indira might have stepped out because I know she had a previous commitment. Indira, are you still on the line with us? I don't think so, but oh, there's Indira. Indira, I just want to take this opportunity to hand over to you for your message to the learners. You have been the point of contact, and for those colleagues that have joined us, or managers or family members, Indira was actually the program manager. She's the one that was keeping your loved ones and colleagues up late at night, getting them to submit assignments on time and send through all of their documentations. So if you have anyone to hold a grudge with, that would be Indira. No, just kidding. So Indira, you've done such an amazing job in program managing this initiative. Thank you so much for hanging in there and being the face and the contact point for learners. I know they miss you, miss seeing you every Thursday as well. But yeah, so over to you, Indira, to give your short address to the learners as well.
Thanks, Jesh. Okay. Hi, learners. So this is my morning voice. Good morning, learners. We're going to have a nice day today. Please participate. Please complete your assessments at the end of the program. So that's what I used to tell you every day, every Thursday that we met. I also look forward to the Thursdays, and I'm also missing it. But I know that we've made good friendships along the way, so we will stay in touch with each other. And I want to thank Yidi for giving me the opportunity to program manage this program. I've really enjoyed it. I've also learned a lot along the way from the facilitators and from the learners. And I must congratulate Standard Bank for handing you the opportunity to do this learnership. I'm sure you're going to enrich all of your staff and colleagues and your co-workers. So good luck with the rest of your journey. Enjoy your holidays. Be safe and take care.
Thank you so much, Indira, and thanks for making time in your schedule as well to join us for this graduation. I know it was such a big part of your year, so thank you so much for everything you've done for the learners. Before we move over to the recognition certificates, I would like to read a message from Tiffany. As many of you know, Tiffany was the facilitator who spent the most amount of time with you, and she stepped in when Jay and I could not deliver on the modules we needed to due to personal reasons. But, you know, Tiffany was such a big part of this program, so I asked her for a message, and she was really sorry she couldn't be here, but she did type it out and send it through. So I'm just going to read it very quickly. It says, "Hi, Jayshree. I have trained the generic management qualification for the past 4 years, and I can categorically say that it was a real honor and privilege to work with the exceptional Standard Bank group of learners. I looked forward to my Thursdays, which became the highlight of my week, with these dynamic, dedicated, and warm-hearted future leaders. Based on their inputs and interactions with me during each session, I found each member of this learning group to be exceptional. I truly believe that as individuals, they are going to make a real impact with their teams and within Standard Bank. A big thank you to Yidi for giving me this opportunity. Jayshree, Jay, and Indira were extremely professional, supportive, and reactive to their learners' needs, and were exceptional colleagues in this journey we took together. I have an especially big thank you to give to the Standard Bank learners who made a real impact on my life this year. My weekly sessions with the group became my happy place. I wish them all success in moving forward and have no doubt that they will use the tools they have been given to raise Standard Bank's reputation into even higher regard. Warm regards, Tiffany Moyes." So well done, learners. Such a beautiful message from a facilitator, someone that has engaged with you, has assessed some of your knowledge-based assessments, and has worked so closely with you. So we're going to now move on with the recognition certificates as well, and we'll end with the top learner address and then open mic for any managers, colleagues, family members, or learners that want to add anything else to this graduation ceremony. So next up we have George. Congratulations. The learners don't know about these certificates. So George, congratulations. You've been given a recognition certificate for being the most diligent learner. These recognition certificates come with 1,000 rands, take a lot gift voucher just in time for Christmas as well. So you can enjoy a little bit extra shopping on the Yidi team, George. But congratulations on being the most diligent learner. And this is for submitting all of your assessments timeously. So you were the first one with every one of the assessments, or the majority of the assessments, to submit on time every time. So congratulations, George. Would you like to say a few words about being the most diligent learner?
Well, thank you very much. I'm so excited and overwhelmed, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm so honored. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, George. Okay, next up, Tando. Tando, congratulations. You have been nominated by facilitators as the most engaged learner. So Tando, would you like to contribute? Would you like to just share with us a message of being the most engaged learner? And that's for being the most interactive individual in the class. And I just want to add on this. You know, you also shared some of your work experiences. You shared with us how you're taking some of these lessons into your workplace. And I think that really motivated other learners to do the same as well. I know Jay would like to say something about this as well.
Yes, so Tando, thank you for being so engaging and participative on the program. we've learned a lot from you. I know I have learned a lot in terms of the way you spoke about your teams and engaging with your teams, and your energy that you brought to the program as well was absolutely exceptional. And I'm sure going forward within Standard Bank and in your life as a whole, that you're going to be influencing other people as well, because you have those qualities of being such a good leader. So well done to you, and thank you once again for being part of the being on the program, being part of the program, and giving it all that you've got. So thank you and well done.
So Tando, over to you.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I didn't expect it at all, but you guys made it easy. You were such an easy, a warm team from everyone. So it made it easy for me to share the experience, to engage with the team, and just to share all the learnings. So I'm so grateful. I'm humbled by this acknowledgement. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tando. And then we have Stacy. Stacy, congratulations. I received a call from the assessor early this morning telling me how impressed she was with all of your submissions and especially your POE. So Stacy, we'd like to award you with the most committed learner recognition certificate. And this is not just for attending every module, but for attending with such passion and zest and liveliness and fun. And I know we had lots of fun learners in the classroom, but you know, I've never seen you to have a bad day when I've watched the recordings and I've been in the class with you. So congratulations on being the most committed learner and for doing such a sterling job with your POE as well. I mean, I received direct feedback from the assessor on how amazing your POE was. So congratulations on that. So Stacy, over to you.
Oh man, I'm so humbled. I didn't expect it. And you know, after speaking to Cheryl this morning, it really just made me realize that the work and hours that I put in was worth it, you know. And she actually said to me this morning, I'm actually just calling you to say thank you. It's the best report I've ever read. And I really just want to thank you for your input and your time that you invested. And so I am so humbled, Cheryl. Thank you so much for the opportunity to learn. I am really in awe of it. And I think from here on out, I will remain that learner.
Thank you, Stacy. You see, that's the laugh that I missed, that little giggle of yours. It's always every Thursday. So yeah, thank you so much. And now we end this part of the graduation ceremony with an address from the top learner, and we make the announcement of who the top learner is as well. So Radeshni, Governor, congratulations. You've received the highest marks based on the knowledge-based assessments, and you will be receiving your statement of results as well. But you've also done an amazing job with your POE, and I got feedback from Cheryl on that as well. So congratulations, Radeshni, on being the top learner. I had to tell Radeshni when I called her, Radeshni, congratulations, but you can't share this with the other learners yet. We want to announce it on the day of the graduation. So Radeshni, over to you for your top student address.
Good afternoon to one and all. Right, so firstly, I just would like to say thank you for this honor. Initially, I missed Jayshree's call and I wondered what this call is about. I said, I hope I don't have to redo anything. I don't have to submit anything. And then eventually I messaged her and she called me back. But when we were done with the call, I was so full of emotions. I wanted to laugh. I wanted to cry. You know, I was feeling happy. It was just a whole lot of things. So from the time that I heard this, the fear and nausea I felt this week to do this address has made me lose some weight. But hey, you know, it's a win-win situation at the end of the day. 7 years ago, at my wedding, I didn't even say a speech, but here I am today saying a few words. And I'd just like to say I would have not made it this far without my parents, my in-laws, and my family support. And then I just want to say thank you to Standard Bank for the opportunity. Thank you for the Hindi family for the learnings. I've learned so much on this program. It's really expanded my knowledge in terms of generic management. Then I want to thank my colleagues. I've made some friends, and I'm really, really happy about making these new people. So it won't be, if we eventually do go back to the office, I won't just walk past them. It would be a, hi, how are you? That type of thing, you know? Yeah, and then I just want to end off by saying, I'm so emotional right now. I just want to end off by saying, I wrote a long speech, but I think I'm gonna start crying right now. So I'm just gonna end it off there by saying opportunities don't happen, you create them. So, you know, guys, if life pushes you, you push back. Don't give up. You know, life is short. Love each day as it was your last, because you don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't know if tomorrow is promised. So yeah, just keep going. I know it has been a tough year for all of us, but yeah, just thank you to everyone. Thanks, Trace.
Thank you. Jay's going to join me in this part as well. We're now going to have an open mic session, and this is an opportunity for any learners, colleagues, family members, or team members from the Standard Bank Learnerships team. If there's anything you would like to say or add to this graduation ceremony before we close off, I'm going to have that open mic session now. So feel free to just do a hands up or unmute, and I'll come to you, and then we can do a close up of the session as well. Give you guys some time back in your diaries. And we have to take a group picture, everybody. So remember, we need that group picture as well. In fact, let's do the group picture now. So if you can all switch your cameras on for a little bit, what would a graduation be without a group picture? So if all the graduates, I know family members would love to take family pictures. We're going to do family pictures in a little bit. So for now, just all of the graduates. Yes, let's have you on screen. Oh, you guys are looking so smart, all dressed up. Got Jay to put a tie on today. You know, this is like amazing. Like, I'm just thrilled about that. Okay. Right, let's do a group picture. Say graduation. Thank you guys. Okay, now we can have everybody put their cameras on so we can get family, friends, and we can do a group family picture. Come on, everyone, you can switch your cameras on if you want to. If you're camera shy, that's okay. I'll give you 2 minutes to do that, or maybe a few seconds. Okay, it's just someone in the waiting room. All right, we're doing family pictures, right? Say graduation. Atlanta, you have such a beautiful family there. I'm going to spotlight you for 1 second, and I'm going to do a family picture there. Okay, I've done a family picture for you. Great stuff. Okay, super. Anybody else? Let me see if there are any other family members that we want to do group pictures of. Okay, everyone. Now over to the open mic. You're welcome to switch your cameras off just so that we don't lose our bandwidth or we have struggle with connectivity. Let's see, open mic. Are there any managers of the learners on the line? And if you would like to contribute to the messages from your learners, from your staff members, and just talk about some of your experience with them being on this learnership, you're also welcome to unmute and share that with us. Okay, I see we have lots of camera shy individuals and learners. It's been such a pleasure engaging with you and working with you on this learning journey. You know, from Jay and myself and the YIDI team, we really appreciate your commitment towards your learning journey. Congratulations on achieving this formal qualification that you now have against your name as well. As Jay said, your learning guides, when we study, Jay and I held on to our books for such a long time because they really do become a resource that will help you grow and succeed within your existing roles and for future as well. And the best feedback that we've received from some of the learners is that you're not just using the skills in your work lives, but you're using it in your lives. And that's so important because if you can apply some of the knowledge and skills in your personal life, you can apply it anywhere and in any role that you grow into eventually. So congratulations, everyone. I hope that you never lose contact with your fellow learners. I hope it's friendships that you've created for life. And remember, you are now part of the Yidi family. So we will continue engaging with you. We'll continue inviting you for other learning opportunities and events that we host and free masterclasses just to grow your understanding of entrepreneurship or innovation or anything that we think would add value to your growth and success. So thank you for bringing us into your homes every single Thursday. Thank you for being as committed as you have been. And we really do look forward to seeing you extremely successful in the future. Indira, I see you have your hand up. You're welcome to say something unless you're waving goodbye. Okay, maybe Indira is giving me a high five, guys. What do you think? Okay, so Indira?
With my
Sorry, Jay, can you hear me?
Hi, Indira. Sorry, we had an issue with our connectivity for some reason.
Yes, I think Imbe wanted to say something. I'm not sure if he's still on the line.
Sorry, who?
Imbe.
Imbe. Okay. Yeah, you're still on the line with us.
Yeah, hi, Jason. Jason, I'm on the line. I was actually trying to tell you that you were breaking.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we were breaking and then we just cut off completely. I don't know what happened there. But we have come to the end of the session. If there are no other comments or feedback from anyone, I'd love to close the session, and I want to thank the learners' families for the commitment that you've given to the learners and support you've given to the learners as well. All of the managers who helped the learners collect all of the information needed for their POEs as well as their assessments. And then to the program managers, the facilitators, and to the learners. You guys have all been amazing. So have a wonderful afternoon further. And we'll chat soon, I hope. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much, Jay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Indira.
Bye.